the mount for my jerry can that lives on the back of the bike. The straps for it have sort of disintegrated, so whilst I was tidying up around the garage, I found a new set of straps, so gonna fit them. Not very basic stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoy. So let's crack on. Right, first up, let's start with these bloody straps, because it's been bugging me having my my fuel jerry can knocking around inside the top case. Right, if we have a look around the back, you can see this is the first of the new straps. It's a little bit on the old long side. This is one of the old Touratech straps that's been on there for bloody ages, as you can probably tell by the amount of rust on it. So let's get that off and I'll show you the damage. Right, basically, I don't know how well this will come out, but where it's been grinding away on the mount, it has sliced the strap. So I'll show you on the other camera. That is completely fucked. So yeah, new straps needed. I can't say much bad about these Touratech straps though. They have lasted about 2 years, constant use on the back of the bike, so as I said, can't really complain, and they're cheap as chips. But luckily I had a couple of spare straps knocking around in the garage, so thought I'd put them on. So yeah, as I said, the first strap's already on, so it's incredibly basic. Literally just thread the straps through. Make sure they're all pointing in the same direction. And then feed it through the clamp. Simple. The only reason I thought I'd make note of it is because, as you can probably tell, the straps are way too long. So I'm going to put the fuel jerry can in place and then shorten the straps down a fair bit, although I prefer them to be positioned slightly more centrally. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Because I'm anal at these things, I prefer them to be sat in the same spot. Okay, so nice and secure, but we've got all of this extra we need to get rid of. We need 2 tools for this, a pair of scissors, and if I can find it, and a cigarette lighter. So choose how much you want to strip down. I'm going to go with that much. Quick chop. And in order to stop the ends fraying, just melt it down a little bit with the lighter. There we go. And job's a good one. Nice and simple. Dead easy. In fairness, I've probably taken off a little bit too much because these are supposed to flick back and go through in there, but oh well. There we go. And fuel tank, spare fuel, nice and secure. One thing you should always do with jerry can though, every now and then just let the pressure out if you've got fuel sat in it. So first and most simple job. There is one other little job I've been wanting to do. Now, don't know if you've watched my last video, but I was, well, the last couple of videos really, I've been testing out this cheap budget action camera. Now the M3 pad on it is shit, and the amount of vibrations I get through this touring screen are insane. So, as I mentioned, I was planning on ordering a RAM mount to put on the handlebars, and today that RAM mount has turned up. So now we can actually try and get this fitted properly. It means my block of wood solution is no longer needed. And as we all know, RAM mounts are bloody brilliant. However, annoyingly, I don't know if it's annoying or just stupidly, this RAM mount setup cost more than, well, the camera. So the mounts for the camera cost more than the camera itself, but oh well, these things happen. And to be fair, with a RAM system, it's not exactly surprising. Now, these things are incredibly easy to fit, and two handy sizes for different size bars, but now it's just a case of working out where is going to be best for it, because I'm thinking that if I put it straight there, it's going to get in the way of my instrument cluster. That seems like it will work nicely. And it should just be a simple case. And naturally, the ratchet system on here doesn't fit. I doubt I can get a socket over there either. So it's down to the old-fashioned method. Right. Oh, that's not quite. Okay, so the camera's mounted with a post-new RAM mount. As I said, stupidly, that mounting system cost more than the camera did. But go figure. So, I know we're up on the centre stand, so my feet do not touch the floor. But let's start her up and try and line this camera up properly. Also, oh yes, I don't know if you can see it, but that is not shaking around at all like it was before. So definite improvement. Beforehand it was flapping all over the place. Right, so that's that lot done.